Hey, what's good, fam? All right, we had a wild hair today, threw out the bat signal, which I will repeat a few more times, and we got the answer that we were looking for. We got some strikers that were at the combine, this latest combine for Power Slap. Just wanted to get their take, their experience, how they felt, what they think their future might hold. And we also get into the rules a little bit, how they were shown them, how they felt about them, all that kind of stuff. Everybody, this is a good one. I'm excited. Get it for give it up for caffeine is not kicked in yet, fam. Give it up for Bryan Scambler and Jason Dolo, baby. And always remember, 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout.
3, 2, 1, yeah, that's a knockout. They call me kamikaze, put you in heaven's lobby. All gas, no brakes, you can never stop me. Nah, no, you can never stop me. Yeah, cause I'm the power slap king.
Slapson, baby! Hey, what's good, fam? Look, we're not going to mess around. We're just going to get into it. Bryan, you ready?
I'm ready, man.
I love it. All right. Welcome to Slapson. We got the man in the building, and we're going to be joined by another one. We put the bat signal out. People responded. We're going to talk all about the combine. We put this together. It's going to be amazing. Get your hat, get your pants, get your socks, get your shoes, because we're going to get fully dressed into the combine, baby, behind the scenes. Let's go, Bryan Scambler and Jason. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? How you been?
Good. I have to say, thank you very much for responding. I had a wild hair, wanted to hear how the combine went, and you and I talked a little bit, afterwards, and so we threw out the bat signal. You answered the call, and I think Jason's going to be joining us as well. So thank you for coming, man.
That's right. Thanks for having me, bro.
Absolutely. So, look, I mean, like I said, we talked a little bit, so I know a few of the stories that we'll get into, but honestly, dude, just kind of from the moment you landed, feelings you were having, thoughts you were having, did you know what to expect? I know you've been following the sport for a while, but kind of just walk us through that first day when you got into Las Vegas.
It was pretty awesome, dude. When I landed, there was a guy there with my name, but I mean, it was spelled wrong, but it was still like you could still tell it was my name, So that was pretty
That's
cool.
awesome.
Had a little UFC sign. It took us over. It picked me up, took me over to the hotel. Met up with a couple other people. Saw Art Duran there and Robert Trujillo. Met up with them, talked with them for a little bit, and then met Jason. We'll be on here in a little bit. That's a good dude right there. And we just hung out, talked, and shared some experiences and stories, and had a mutual pastime.
Yeah. Did you meet up with Robert? And I assume he was one of the coaches for the weekend. Him and Brandon, right?
Yeah, him and Brandon were.
And so when you met up with Robert, was it actually at the combine itself, or did you get some time with him, even before then to kind of swap war stories and stuff?
At the hotel. Well, the first time I met him was in NOLA, and like we clicked instantly. We have wrestling and fighting backgrounds, like where you can tell people that have those types of backgrounds amongst others, even though they're still in the same sport. Does that make sense? Have a more in
it
depth
does.
the way they carry themselves, the way they help their professionalism, their drive, things like that. So
Yeah, absolutely, man. No, that's cool. Yeah, you can kind of I'm learning more and more that if the calmer and nicer, yet, kind of a don't mess with me vibe, they're probably fighters. You know what I mean? Really calm, really nice, but don't mess with me type vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I don't like conflict, so I learned how to get really good at ending conflict in both physical and vocal ways. You know what I mean? Like I'm really good at verbal redirection. So, and the ears really give it away. Like I usually try to keep them tucked so that people don't mess with you.
Yes.
Like when I'm walking around or I'm going out. Like I did it this weekend while we were at Christmas lights, and and she was like, "Pull your hood down." It's like, all right,
Look presentable. We're
yeah,
around people.
yeah, it was awesome.
Dude, that's cool. So did he because you've been, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I know Robert's had a career, right? And he's not done by any means, but you've had a bit more experience than he has, yes, as far as like years in the game?
No. Well,
No.
in aspects
Just
of
in the
what?
fight game.
In the
Yeah.
fight game, probably yes.
Yeah.
I'm a lot older than he is. So I started in the fight game, like professionally, like working with fighters and things like that back in 2007.
Right, right. Yeah, I knew you'd been in the game for a while, man.
Yeah.
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 So is it weird? Is it weird taking some direction from somebody who's younger than you,
Absolutely
or
not.
no?
Not. Like you can learn from anybody, bro. Anybody. The minute that you start putting a limitation on knowledge based on someone's age or appearance is when you're really going to start losing in life. Like I go through life with the same mentality of I can learn from you, even though I'm a master at my craft,
I love
because
that,
you
man.
have a different approach, a different perspective, and a different way of doing things. Right.
I love that advice, dude. I really do because I think we're all guilty of it to a certain extent. Where like you get older, life comes at you, and you still are still growing as a person. But as you get older, it's kind of like, what's this? What's this 16-year-old boy? What's this young puppy trying to teach this big dog? You know what I mean? But you got to listen sometimes, don't you, man? You got to listen.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You like the guy that's walking behind. Oh, he's not walking behind me now. He's walking around. This is Willie. Come here, Willie. Right here.
Willie, what's up, dude?
This is Willie. This is one of my good friends, my roommates, and also one of my professors for BJJ. How much older am I than you? Like 10 years? 10 years older than me. What puts a whooping on me every day in jiu-jitsu and fighting and
Wow,
striking. Like, I don't care how old you are or young you are. If you have the knowledge and I want to learn it, I'm gonna listen and I'm
I love
gonna
that, dude.
absorb it, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Well, speaking of absorbing it, so at the hotel, you kind of had some camaraderie there, with Robert and some of the boys. How early did you guys get going on that first day? Well, let's tell the people what days it was.
It
It
was one
was at
day.
the
It
beginning.
was on Tuesday. That was it.
Okay,
One day.
so you flew in. Did you fly in Sunday or Monday, and then did it on Tuesday?
Flew in on Monday
Okay,
and shuttles left at 8:30 Tuesday morning. They took us over to the Apex. The training started at 9:30.
oh, we got Jason, baby.
There he is. Where is he?
He's coming. He's coming, fam. I clicked green. Let in.
Come on, dog.
Get with it now.
Come on, brother. This is your realm.
I'm clicking let in, baby. I'm clicking let in. Jason. God, this is hilarious now. Shit, we did it.
What's up? What's up?
Yo, Jason's in the building.
What's
Yo,
up?
fuck a link, man. We're doing a podcast. How are you, man?
Good you, chilling.
Good, good. Hey, everybody, Jason was at the combine with Bryan, and Jason, just for clarity, and then we're gonna get to you, man. We want to talk with you. Bryan was just going through that first day, and we just got to the part where the buses picked you up about 8:30 that morning.
Oh yeah. After that we went to the combine and whatever the rules and stuff. Pretty much that's it. And then got to slap some pads. I don't
Was
know
there
how the combines
was there
went.
any sorry, man, was there any like medicals or anything like that before you had to get on the bus? Any waivers signed, or was it just like, hey, the buses leave and get on this thing?
Yeah, we had to sign the waivers when we got there.
Okay, so when you arrived to the Apex, right on, man. Jason, was there any like? I mean, we're getting to know each other in real time right now, so I don't know, man. Are you familiar with the sport beyond seeing highlights on social media? Like, what was your whole mentality, going into this thing?
I signed up because I do street beefs. It's a famous like backyard fighting thing on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Dorian do that? Perez? And anyway, man, you'll know who he is soon enough. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, I didn't get to know him, bro. He's good.
Yeah.
You'll know him.
So you'll
But
know,
yeah,
him, man.
I do street beefs and I'm undefeated on there and I got all knockouts besides one of my fights. And then one dude I met out there told me to sign up for Power Slap, so I did, and then just hit me up and I'm excited.
Wow, dude. So somebody approached you after like a street beefs fight, or like?
Yeah.
No shit. Was it just some random guy?
No, I think he does Power Slap. I'm pretty sure. I just forget his name.
Okay.
I
So
forget his name.
a fellow striker recognized the skills, huh?
Yeah.
Is street beefs bare knuckle, or do you guys got gloves on?
You have gloves. There's MMA, there's bare knuckle, there's hand wraps only, MMA and boxing.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's kind of got a variety going on.
Yeah, you can do anything there.
Yeah. So what do you think about all this, man? Were there any nerves setting in for you? I mean, Brian's kind of been around the sport for a little bit, so he's actually put in some practice time, and
Yeah, so
he's coached through guys. But for you yourself, like how were those nerves, man?
it was good because I met him. He's the first person I met there. Literally, when I got off my
Oh
van,
yeah.
I met Brian, and so me and him just got close, and he was just talking me through it, showing me the little tips in there, here and there. So I was comfortable in going in there. And there's a lot of people that never threw a strike in their life, so I'm real confident in.
Isn't it crazy how it really isn't? And well, actually, tell me your take on this, man. I mean, being a slap nerd and being in this for the last few years or so, I know there's more technique to it. I know there's more
Yeah.
than a slap. But what did you think? Did you think you could just get up there and do it like some of these people that have never striked before? They think
No,
they can just do it.
I think you have to have learn. You have to know how to throw a strike to be able to do power slap. And it's more about just taking a slap. It's about giving one too.
Yeah, dude. And question for both you guys, do they ever go over defense, or do they just go over the structure of how to not get called for a flinch?
Just the structure, and like they give you like a visual of what they do, like, and they explain what they do. And they give us both sides of it, of like tensing up the whole time or holding, and then tensing up right before. But yeah, they didn't really cover too much, I don't think. I didn't feel
Okay.
on.
Did they talk to you, especially the newer guys, about like the differences between a clinch and a flinch, stuff like that? Did you guys get into the
Yeah,
any of that, the weeds in that?
yeah. They was just showing us like if to stop flinching, get a noodle and just keep practice slapping yourself in the face with it. What else are they saying?
They said that as long as your clinch doesn't affect the area of the strike, then they're not gonna call it a flinch. It's gonna be a natural bite down, a brace. That's what Mark
Okay,
said,
so
if that makes sense. If I'm explaining
yeah,
that
yeah.
correctly. So, like,
So
you know how when
they
you
take away, so I can bite down on my
yeah, you
mouthpiece
can bite
and
down.
kind of shake a little bit, but I can't go like this.
No. Yeah, you can't move. You gotta keep the whole strike area within range of that.
And what about the chin tucking, man? Do they get any more clarity on that? Because like this is a veteran move, Jason. But when that ref walks away, some of the guys tuck it back in just a little
Yeah,
bit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they
he'll
they
know
they
more.
touched on it. They touched on it. Yeah. They said that,
Something about beards, like you can feel now for if someone got a beard, you can feel.
yeah.
They said you're allowed to feel now.
Oh,
You
okay.
can
You're
you
allowed
can
to kind of get
adjust
in there a little bit.
you can adjust to
Yeah.
the face.
Of whoever did jawline, someone's jawline.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, I love the behind the scenes talk about it, especially the rule set, because it happens so fucking fast. And then as a fan, I have the luxury of looking at that in slow-mo. But so do the refs, right? So I always love to get the little details that maybe we don't hear publicly sometimes. So I appreciate that, man. Um, well, you guys, was there any this is a question for both of you, and Jason, you can answer first. When you went to that day and it's all done, the dust settles, you know what I mean? Do you get a sense of, okay, I'm going to get signed to this league? Do you get a sense of, oh, they're going to maybe go behind, talk it out or whatever? Like, how direct are they with both of you guys at a combine to give you a hint that, hey, you're going to be on a power slap?
See, me personally, I don't know, but a lot of people was telling me that, oh, I believe you have a good chance. You have a good chance. So I'm just waiting for the call. Honestly, I'm just waiting for the
Okay.
call.
But you had a good feeling about it.
Yeah, I have a good feeling. I have a great feeling.
I love it. What about you, Brian, man?
I mean, same thing. You can't. There's nothing set in stone until there's some dotted line signed. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna stay training like I was signed already, if that makes any sense. And I got a good feeling about both of us. I think we were the only ones that were hitting both sides fluidly. I think.
Left and right.
Yeah. I think
Very cool.
if I'm correct, we were both the only ones hitting both sides, like just, and we didn't
I
really
love
get
that,
any
man.
corrections from Mark Smith except for me to like one heel raise or something like that for you, I think, and then just to uncup my hand when I'm
Yeah.
striking. Like we didn't have a whole lot of correction, man, like at all from anybody.
And when I'm leaving, Mark, shout out Mark, he told me, he said, DM me on Instagram. He was like, he's very impressed with me and all this other stuff. I was excited for that too. I got a DM from the referee.
I love that. We got to get Mark on this show, man. I want to pick that guy's brain.
He's a
Pilot and
nice
shit,
guy,
going into
man.
power slap.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's a
As I
super nice
seen him,
guy.
he has a nice car. I was like, oh my God. He told me to hit him up on Instagram. He said, hit me up on Instagram. He told me he was impressed with my performance. I was like, yeah, I'm excited.
Dude, very cool. Bryan, if you're comfortable sharing, I love that story, that little interaction you had with Justin, man.
Oh, dude, he was there too. It's like, cause I was hitting pads with him, and I hit his hand on accident. Remember when I went to lunch, and I was like, dude told me we were just before we were going to lunch. He goes, excuse me. He goes, yeah, you shouldn't be here, and he walks off. I'm like,
What the hell?
and I'm stewing through lunch, and then we come back and we're striking again, and I hit his hand. And I'm like, oh shit, my bad. I was like, hold on, dude, I'm off. And I was like, hold on, dog, I gotta go clear this shit up. So I went over and I started talking to him. I was like, hey man, I need a minute of your time again. Like my mind's off right now. Like what you said earlier, and then you just walked off. He was like, what do you mean? And I was like, you said I shouldn't be here. Was that good or bad? And he was like, oh man, it's good, dude. Just keep training, keep doing what you're doing, and just be ready. So there's nothing in concrete, you know what I mean? People are always all saying just be ready, you're doing great, but nothing solid until we get those contracts in front of us. So for me, I'm gonna continue training just like I was prior to, and even more now, because I see what is needed and what I can improve on. And I'm working with Pono and Art Durant. So I'm getting really good,
Very cool.
feedback.
No, dude, you got to keep working as if, right? As if you're going to get up there, as if you're going to get the shot, right? So, but I love that interaction, because I think I would have reacted similar, bro, where it'd be like, I'm walking by and some guy that, is presumably going to, get me on that stage says, hey, you shouldn't be here. I think I would have reacted the same way, like gone back and said, hey, so just to clarify, that was a good thing, right? Like that was a good thing. What about weight classes, Jason?
See, I'm light. I didn't know everyone is like 170 jumping to 155. I walk around at 150 right now.
You walk around at 150?
Yeah.
Damn. So are you just gonna try and gain 5 pounds or what?
Yeah, or I know it says 145 to 155, so I don't know if there's like I don't know no one in my weight class, honestly. So I don't know if there's someone lighter or regardless.
So what? I mean, I'm not getting up there. I'm just a jack off podcaster, but I feel like, dude, if you don't have to cut weight, I think that's an advantage. What do you guys think? Like, if
That's
you
what I
can
was
stay at your
saying.
weight.
I was saying that too, but then they said that there's a rehydration thing. Like now, like they give 36 hours to rehydrate and stuff. So now, if it was like you get weighed in right before you fought, I would be cool. So I know they're gonna be.
That's
But
not
they
new.
get time to hydrate.
That's not new. That's how they do all professional like UFC fights. You weigh in the day before, so you have that time to rehydrate.
The amateurs, you don't. I know amateurs, you don't. You weigh in the same day.
Oh,
Whoa, that's like some 80s boxing shit. Weigh in the same day.
I mean that's wrestling.
Yeah, you
That's
weigh the same
wrestling in
morning.
jiu-jitsu. Like when you wrestle in the IBJJF, like I had the world championships going on right now. But when you weigh in for IBJJF, you weigh in and then you step on the mat 5 minutes later.
Dude, that's
Wrestling,
you
you
know
get
what?
about an
People
hour.
think they can get up there and do this. Like they're crazy. Like if I starve myself so I can hit weight and then I gotta go roll on mats, dude, I'm fucked. I'm not doing anything to that guy, man.
I mean, you got to start dieting
God.
better, man. It's all about proper preparation, you know? You can't just go in there eating like a fat
I
ass
mean,
and expect to perform like a professional athlete. You know what I mean? Like, we're
Okay,
professional athletes
that's
now.
fair, that's
Like,
fair.
this is our job. We need to prepare like a professional athlete, live like a professional athlete, carry ourselves like a professional athlete, because we're endorsing a huge worldwide organization that pays our bills now, right? Be professional.
Yeah,
Show
that's
up.
real, man.
Make weight. Make weight. It's not that hard.
Make weight, yeah. And there has been some missed weight, this past year in Power Slap, man. Jason, I don't know how familiar you are, but we've had that issue. So
Jesus, yeah, what do they do when you miss weight? You get a free slap?
No,
I mean,
man.
they might slap you, son.
So listen, bro. Listen. Don't ever do that, bro. It doesn't matter. Like they take a percentage
I
of
would
your
never.
purse, or they scrap the fight because your fighter doesn't want to fight, or you get fired immediately, dude. Just don't ever not
Jeez.
make weight. It's that simple.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
That's our
155
job.
on a good day.
That's our job, bro. You know
yeah,
what I
man.
mean? Like, that's our job to make weight and fight.
Yeah, no, that's real, man. That's real.
Not that hard.
So you guys have gone through like this is such a unique experience. Like I'm sure
Especially
that
for yeah,
yeah, I mean, I'm sure if I asked you if you ever thought you'd be in a position to be a professional slap fighter, both of you would probably say no, especially, growing up. But you're in this position now. The sport has a shitload of eyeballs on it, right? Like, I don't care what anyone says. They hate it, they love it. You're watching it, right?
literally.
Yeah. So what are the goals for you guys going into 26? It's going to be on Paramount, possibly on CBS. Jason, Bryan, and I were just talking before you came on how sick it would be if they like had any type of power slap match on that White House card, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of big things happening. So I want to know, are your goals just like baby steps, or do you have big goals to rocket ship this thing for 26?
I have big goals. I'm excited. For someone like me coming from where I'm from to get flown up to Vegas and get to see all the UFC stuff and do all that, that right there showed me that I need to take it serious and 100%.
When you walked in there, man, did you get chills or anything? It's kind of
Yeah, I was
surreal,
like,
right?
I'm here. Like, I'm here. I didn't believe I was in. I was just telling him, I said, I don't even feel like I'm in Vegas yet. Then once I walked into UFC Apex Center, I'm like, oh my God, I'm here. I'm in Vegas.
Dude, I love that, man. I love it. What about you, Bryan, man? What is 26? Do you want to rocket ship this thing or just prove that no one can move you?
I'm in this for the long haul, man. I'm done holding the door for people, I'm walking through it now. So I'm ready for everything that comes my way in 26. I'm coming for everything now. Everything.
I love it, man. I love it. Well, you guys, I don't want to take your time too much longer. We kind of threw this together, and I'm glad we did because it's funny as a fan, you get to see like the different reels, you know what I mean, and the posts, but it's always good to get just some insight. So my last question for both of you is you get done all the striking, you go over the rules, you get it, you kind of see who your competition might be, right? When you get out of there, did you feel like I hope this comes out the right way, but did both of you feel like, okay, this was the right decision for me? Or was there any part of you that was like, I should focus on boxing, I should focus on this, or is this like the place for you guys?
See, for me, I feel like since I don't train MMA like as early as everyone else did, this is good for me because I can just show my raw power. I got big hands, and I just don't train as much as like people been training since they was 12. I just started fighting like probably 3 years ago. So it's like this is better for me anyway. I feel like this is the better stuff for me.
I love it, man. What about you, Bryan? I think I know your answer, but is this your home, or do you want
It
to
is,
focus on
man.
other things
I mean,
as
it
they
is.
come?
I mean, I still, my coaching is my passion, but also, like, I like fighting and this is fun. So, I mean, yes, this is my home now.
I love it, dude. I love it. Well, boys, thank you so much for coming on such short notice. Let's hang out for a bit. We'll let this bitch upload. But before we go, Jason, where can they find you on social media, man? They can follow your journey.
Jason Dolo on Instagram and on Street Beast on YouTube. I'm Dolo, just DOLO on YouTube.
Very cool. Bryan, where can they find you, man?
Well, I'm on Bryan Scambler, the Meta Verified ones on Facebook and Instagram, and then I'm Coach Scamby on TikTok.
Okay, very cool. All right, fam. We're going to hang out for a bit, let this bitch upload, but give it up. Jason and Bryan, baby. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.